Riverbed all clear, over. We're starting our patrol east along the canyon, north side access road, over.
Copy that, Disciple 4. Finish your sweep and get back inside. Zulu team.
Alright, you guys, welcome back to the channel. I am your host, Slim910 of 910 Gaming. Welcome to week number 2 of Unwrapped. I'm sorry I'm a little bit late. I did get this last week, but today's we're going to be talking about the 4K Blu-ray of Oblivion. This came out last Tuesday. It's one of Universal's first 4K videos to come out. They released this, Lucy, and Lone Survivor last week. This is the only one that I decided to pick up because I figured that it would probably be a great looking Blu-ray. Even though it doesn't have a lot of color, you guys know it's kind of a post-apocalyptic world, so very dystopian, so it's not a lot of color. But I figured the video would be pretty sharp and it'd be a pretty great add to my collection of 4Ks and Blu-rays. Like I said, this just came out last week. It does feature high dynamic range, has an aspect ratio of 2.40 to 1. Does have Dolby Atmos for those that are set up for that. Unfortunately, I'm not. I have heard the Dolby Atmos before in Best Buy and other places like that, so I do know what type of treat that is. I'm hoping to get that set up one day so I can experience it at home for myself. I know once I do, I'll probably be putting in every movie that I have just to hear what it sounds like. So if you do have Dolby Atmos at home, kudos to you. Hopefully I'll be there pretty soon. Let's see. Oblivion. I thought it was a pretty good movie when it first came out in 2013. For all you sci-fi fans, if you haven't seen it, it's definitely worth picking up and watching. If you have 4K Blu-ray player or 4K TV, I could definitely say it's worth it. The movie does have a dystopian atmosphere, so the colors do not pop in this movie, although it does have that HDR. It's not really there. As you can see in the back, I am playing it for you guys, and you can see that it does not have those colors that just pop. So the HDR really wasn't needed, but welcome addition to the movie. A lot of movies, if you collect 4Ks, you know that not all of them are coming with HDR. So if you can pick up the ones with HDR, you know, it's best to do that. This movie is not as sharp as the 1080p movie. I can say that. It's probably because it was mastered from 2K film. Not every movie is filmed with 4K cameras, and this one wasn't. A lot of times these movies are filmed from 2K footage, and they're upscaled to 4K. Some of them tend to end up looking great. Some of them just don't. It's just the way it is and how they're filmed, and it's up to the director and the producer to really go in and try to fine-tune those details and make the movie look the way that they want the fans to see it and what they dreamed of when they were making it. Like I said, the landscapes and backdrops, they just set a whole lot of detail in this movie. It's one of the most natural 4K movies that I've seen. The landscape, the facial, Tom Cruise's facial structure, his pores and things like that, they're just really, you can really see the detail in these things in this movie. There is some grain in the movie for those of you that really do not like to have a lot of grain in your movies. There is some, but it's not a lot that's really just going to take you out of the atmosphere while you're watching this movie. It's just a little bit here and there. You may notice it, you may not notice it, but it's not a lot like some movies have. I know I, for one, like to see the digital filming as opposed to a natural film. Because I don't like to have that grain. I like to see just clarity. But I know that grain is there for a reason, and some people don't mind it, some do. Like I said, this movie does feature Dolby Atmos. Only thing about it, from what I'm hearing, some of the negativity about it is that for some reason, when your receiver is set to Dolby Atmos with this movie, the levels seem to be a little bit lower, so you do have to turn your receiver up quite a bit to really get it to where you want to. The low frequencies are pretty powerful and thunderous, as you would expect with your low frequencies. The surround sound, I have a normal surround sound 5.1. So it sounds pretty good when you get those drones and those bubble ships flying around. I mean, when you're just sitting here watching it, you know, you're immersed in this movie because those drones and things are just buzzing all around you. So it sounds really, really good. This movie does have 4 deleted scenes, and it comes with an isolated score, which is only at 5.1 surround sound and not using the Dolby Atmos. So I guess for some of you guys that might be a letdown if you really wanted to listen to the soundtrack. With that being said, you know, let's pop this baby open, see what's inside. Said I have seen this at 4K already. You know, you can pretty much one of the best ways to watch 4K is through a Roku enabled TV. They have a lot of different, they have a 4K spotlight on my TV that pulls up everything that's 4K, where I can watch it from, which app I can watch it off of, how much it costs, things like that. So I have got to watch this already. Pop this baby open. That 4K Blu-Ray Disc. Let you guys see that. Does come with a digital code. If you guys are into, you know, keying in all those letters and watching your movies on the go. Actually, I have never keyed in any of these and set up an account, whether it's with Voodoo, what's the other, these ultraviolet codes, whatever it is. I haven't done not a single one of them. Sometimes I do want to watch my movies on the go, but I've never keyed them in, so I know a lot of them are expired. I wish they wouldn't expire so I could go back and do that one day, but I just have not got around to it. Blu-ray disc. And that's all that's in the package. There's no steel book or anything like that. I really don't get into all that. I know some Blu-ray collectors, they just are really into, oh, I gotta go to Best Buy, pick mine up, because Best Buy always has the steel books. Me, I'm just all about buying the movie, watching it. Said that's a slip cover. I don't really care whether I got a slip cover, collector's edition, steel book, what stores offering what with their movies, things like that. I just don't really care. I'm just ready to get home, watch the movie, see what it looks like, listen to the audio quality and things like that. But you guys, thanks for watching. Hopefully I'll be posting another video for you guys tomorrow. Be Unwrapped number 3. I got another 4K movie in store for you guys. If not tomorrow, I'll definitely upload that sometime this week. But like always, like, subscribe, leave your questions, comments, anything like that down below. I'll definitely get back to it. If you have anything that you want to see me do in the future, please let me know. I'll try to get to it as quickly as possible. I'm just here to do this for fun, you know, connect with people that have the same likes that I do. Maybe we can share some things. I can learn some things from you guys, setups, what games are out there, what's coming out that I should be looking for, things like that. So thanks you guys for watching. See you next time.